Alloa versus Airdrieonians. Alloa come into this game on the back of two impressive wins that have seen them return to contention for the playoff spots. They name an unchanged 11 from the sides that so easily dispatched Queen's Park and East Fife. A win today could see the Wasps return to the playoff spots if results go their way in the other fixtures. Airdrieonians have picked up just a single win against struggling Queen's Park since beating Alloa in the opposite fixture in August. The Diamonds have struggled, shipping 11 goals in just the last 3 games. In their last game they could only draw 2-2 against Albion Rovers, who ended the game with just 9 men on the pitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be a minute's silence before the game for our President, George Ormson, who sadly passed away last week. He was our only President and the longest serving Director of Alloa Athletic Football Club. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
So after respects were paid to Alloa's longest serving director, it was Airdrie to kick us off. Airdrie started brightly. You've got this corner. Parry needs to come for it. The plot in possession at the back post, goes for a shot himself. Well over the bar. Watt drives over the halfway line, dodges Kevin Colley. Still going. 30 yards out, has a strike himself. It's not far away. Again, Airdrie on the front foot down this left hand side. Played in. Hasty has a shot, comes off Fry, misses. And Airdrie should really be 1-0 up. Alloa corner. About to be delivered by Flanagan. Sends it to Taggart, aiming at the back post. Hits it first time. Deflected into the path of the goalkeeper. Watt again driving at the Alloa defence. Complaining Scott Stewart. He cuts it back across goal to Fry, and Hasty flicks it up and over for an Airdrie corner. Again, Flanagan had a pair of successful deliveries against Queen's Park. Will he find the targets this time? Aiming for Andy Graham, headed on off an Airdrie foot and into Gorley's hands. Shooting chance for Flanagan. Over the bar. Andy Graham to Hetherington. Just on the edge of the centre circle, played it wide to Flanagan. Cuts inside. Has a strike himself, deflected for a corner. Flanagan sends the corner in. Andy Graham again winning the header. Bounces down to Malcolm. He puts it away. Alloa 1, Airdrie 0. It's a lucky Alloa goal. Another great delivery from Flanagan. Graham's header comes off the Airdrieonians defender's hand, and Malcolm, unmarked at 6 yards, doesn't miss. Robertson's throw in. Aimed forward. Airdrie head it straight back. Fry. Inside to Stewart in the centre. He plays out wide to Hasty. Partially cleared by Robertson. Airdrie still in possession. Fry curls one. Easily taken by Parry. Airdrieonians possession midway through the Alloa half. Inside to Watt, who turns Hetherington. Strike away. Wide of Parry's goal. Crossing shot deflects back off Malcolm, but he pegs the defender. Puts the ball across, it's behind Malcolm. Robertson ran on, scuffs at it. Airdrieonians goal kick. Flanagan again on this corner. Delivers it in. Right on the penalty spot for Andy Graham, who heads wide. Still looking for his 3rd goal in 3 games. Airdrieonians throwing. So Hasty making a run. Going inside, taking it first time. Again wide of Parry's goal. Gorley sends the ball forward from the free kick. Taggart doesn't win the ball against Furtado. Scott Stewart robs Andy Graham. He's through on goal, but Parry stays big and saves, but it's not over yet. Furtado cleared away by Robertson for a corner. Gorley again sending it forward from deep. Andy Graham wins the header. talking between Colley and Robertson. They've lost the ball. Conroy passes it on to Fry. Inside here's Allen. He takes a shot. Gets straight into Parry's hands. Renton. Back the way to Hetherington. Robertson plays crossing down the line. Ready to take on the Airdrie defender. He's gone inside of him. Puts the ball across and just tipped over by Corley. Great running from the on-loan Celtic striker. And it is something that Jim Goodwin's talked up in recent interviews, PJ Crossan's electric pace. He shows the Airdrie defender a clean pair of heels before forcing a fingertip save from Gorley. Flanagan again on corner kick duty. Swings at him, aimed onto the keeper. Andy Graham just can't get his head on it, and Airdrie get it clear. A solid performance today at right back from John Robertson. It's thrown, aimed towards Renton. Stewart wins it, but it comes only as far as Flanagan. Played into Crossan, and Renton back out wide to Flanagan. The return ball to Renton, it's just behind him. Cross in on right hand side, cleared with Andy Graham. And as far as Fry. Into Watt, shapes for the shot, sends it well over. Neil Parry sends the goal kick forward. Robertson heads it onto Renton. Wide to Colley, forward to Crossan. Still got the energy at this late stage of the game to drive at Airdrie. Goes into the box for the byline. He's tripped by the Airdrie defender. Penalty. And again, his pace causing all sorts of problems. The Airdrie defender goes across the back of him. Easy decision for the ref. And Andy Graham steps up to try to make it 3-3. Well, he's put the penalty away. Saved by Gorley. Airdrieonians player gets it away. Here's Renton. Ball back into Colley. And cleared by Airdrieonians. Alloa's captain stepped up for that penalty. But Andy Graham in the end couldn't get 3 goals in 3 games. Final score: Alloa 1, Airdrieonians 0. Elsewhere, Albion Rovers were beaten 4-3 by Forfar at home. Arbroath were thumped 4-1 by Ayr United. Raith Rovers narrowly won against Ace Fife, and Queen's Park dropped to the bottom of the table after a 3-0 defeat at Stranraer. And those results were a perfect storm for Alloa, who rose to 3rd position. They've doubled their points tally in the last 3 weeks, but they'll need to keep up their form as just 2 points separate 3rd and 7th. Next week's League 1 action is away at Coatbridge, Albion Rovers versus Alba Athletic. Check out the post-match from Jim Goodwin and Stephen Findlay, and join us again on Wasps TV.